Welcome back to Anno 1800. And today we're not actually going to start with a time-lapse. There might not be any time-lapse in this episode, to be honest, because we have a few things that we need to do. So, just some quick recaps for the old world. I haven't really been doing that much up here, but I've kept the World's Fair progressing, and I've sent off a couple of expeditions. There has been some visitors popping in. I don't remember exactly which ones, and I'm still expanding our fleet. Can never have enough cargo ships, can you? There was something that I wanted to mention, but I can't for the life of me remember what it was. Oh yes, I upgraded one building to a skyscraper and then degraded it again. Downgraded it again. The reason for that was that I needed certain items to be available at the traders. Specifically, let's see, items like these, the get rich quick, because those affect orchards and assembly lines and stuff like that, which we are going to be using now. I've also managed to put in over here the Get Rich Quick Volume 4, so that we are producing ethanol, and that also meant that I set up a trade route selling schnapps to Anne Harlow up here, because I'm completely dependent upon those producing at all times. I probably actually should build even more of these, but we are producing currently, that's an intermediate product, 21 per minute, and we're also producing a little bit down on Palazzo with 4 per minute from the rum distilleries there, using the very same item in the trade union that covers the rum distilleries. But the ethanol is kind of a pain to produce, and it's just easier to produce it this way rather than the other way. Now, or the regular way, I suppose. Let's start up with doing this. And we have the World's Fair. It is crooked because of the landscape, but it's not as crooked as it could be. You can see the difference on the staircase here compared to the one here. It would be far worse had I put it farther up into the city. That song is a little bit cute. I'm going to decorate the area around it, of course, but I don't think we are going to bother with that now.
Drones to Queen Bee. Still, we need someone to do the dirty if we're to drag this city kicking and screaming into the future.
Yes, I'm glad you have such a magnificent view of your fellow citizens. Now, I do not remember what I can get from the anniversary exhibitions, except I do know we get interesting things like the Anno 25-year anniversary fireworks and stuff like that, which is really city decorations, but they're quite pretty. So
your braces and thrust into the unknown.
Goulash, that's something that I don't have. I don't think I have furs or felt lying around either, and I'm pretty sure that if I pick that, that's what I'm going to get. Let's try. I have ample furs. I have ample penny farthings. I do not have tortillas, but I have ample coffee and champagne. Okay, let's quickly go down here, and do not be afraid. I've mildly rearranged the city. We'll get around to that eventually. Do I have any ships to spare? I do. So we need tortillas. We need to send those back to the old world. And while we're here, let's just take a quick look. I've completed the city center-ish. And I'll say ish because we have this thing that we need to build. I don't know if I want to build it in here or if I want to build it.
A magnet for genius.
Okay, hello there. She's nice. I'm happy about getting Captain Felicity Phoenix. Keep getting legendary specialists now. So we need to build the Grand Stadium somewhere down here, and I mean, the Grand Stadium is it's also a little bit of a cheat mode because you get so much influence from it. But one place that I was considering building it was like down here. I've built the beach and I just filled in with regular sand. Should probably do some decorating of that as well. So the Artistas live up here. I have these... I'm quite proud of these, actually, these city park squares around the town. There's trees in between the houses and some markets here and there. And we do have 6,750 Artistas living in this section. We get a little bit of extra Artistas from the gramophones and also from the beach. We do need perfumes, we do need fans, and we do need scooters. As for happiness, we should also consider getting ice cream to them and a samba school. And of course the cinema. These won't, or rather the ice cream is a bit annoying. The samba school and the perfumes, that's part of what we're going to do in this episode. Now we have down here, we have obreras. All of their needs are fulfilled. So they are living along the beach side here. I'm planning on upgrading these to Artistas, but I didn't want to get too many Artistas currently. We also have an Obrera quarter here. Another one of these town squares. This one is even bigger, I think. We have the boxing arena, little marketplace with some fountains and a hacienda pool. And then, of course, we have the Jornalero part of the city, where the Jornaleros live. Some of these will probably also have obreros eventually. But we can actually take the Artistas up on the upper ledge, hill / something that we have up here, because the beach actually covers the entire island. So I'm not sure if that's a mod or if that's intended behavior, but it definitely does cover a lot of area, considering the island of Manola is rather large. So yeah, I also equipped Marco della Mocca here, so now we're producing ludicrous amounts of coffee.
I can teach you how it works.
Base productivity is 100. We produce one every 8 seconds. 338 isn't the optimal. I think it's 200, 300, 340 is the optimal. So we're almost at the optimal. And we're also producing 1 coffee bean per coffee roaster every 16th second, thanks to Marco della Mocca. This is almost the best and most optimal setup you can get when it comes to coffee roasting. Let's drop off the tortillas here so that we have that, and send the ship back to Palazzo with. And we should also send 4 more vessels down there so we have enough ships in the region. I think that's all we needed. Yes, we have everything. So that will do its thing. And we'll pop down back into the new world. And okay, so we are producing on this island, which I have settled, we are producing an exorbitant amount of coconut oil. And also we have our orchid plantations here, so we are producing the orchid flowers that we need. As a matter of fact, we are producing 197 orchids per minute, or tons of orchids per minute, which is really way too much. but it doesn't really cost us that much. And we're producing 69 tons of coconut oil per minute. Yes, you may go ahead and comment on that. Now, there was also some oil here that I moved over here, and there is some clay deposits. I think I'll put them up here and actually tap them so we get more clay, and try to get 2 more farms in on the island here. We can grow caoutchouc, coffee, maybe tobacco, but I think caoutchouc and coffee are the things that are most going to be most needed. So we do have 4 ethanol being produced on the island, and we are delivering the necessary the orchids. We are delivering the coconut oil, and we do have that production of ethanol. And each perfume mixer requires 2 ethanol per minute because of the electricity. Let's just try putting down a perfume mixer and see how that affects things. Now, not sure if I want it to be near one of the
Can't fit another needle in this haystack.
trade unions, to be honest. Let's put it here for the time being. I think that's the right way to put it down. How does that put us in regards to perfume? No. We need a lot more than that. Okay. Well, that means we need to go back to the old world. How much ethanol do we have on this island? 2,771. I'll set a minimum stock of 1,200 for now, because I do know that we're going to be needing ethanol on this island. And we need to go into the routes and have a look at... So we are going to make the 7th route, going from Throne of Wiv down to Palacio Wiv.
An explosion in one of your factories.
A weapon factory? Oh, okay. Yeah, I do have a weapon
A
factory
fire
there.
broke out.
Need to wait for the fire to run its course. That's actually Old World to New World number 7, and we will put it in the group Old World to New World. Then we'll rename the ship Argument to Old World, New World 07 ship number 1, and we'll put it on the
Fire
route.
has been vanquished.
I've also started...
Your ship has
No.
returned from its
Go back.
voyage.
We've also allowing overseas mail and local mail. I only need to set up mail coming from the Wally Farms so that we can get regional mail. Let's rebuild that. I think I have an airship somewhere around here. Did I send it to Wally Farms? I am very certain I sent an airship up here. There you are. Okay, so this is an old world route. I think it'll be
Your ship has
yep.
returned from its voyage.
So set up a route, create route, airship, Wally Farms, pick up local mail, but do not take any local mail back. We'll do like that, and it's MLOW01 group Old World accept. This is perfect. This will be MLOW01 ship 01 away. So we have the Colibri ready for that, and let's put it on the route. Accept. So it will now pick up the local mail from this island, and it will drop it off on the capital island. I'm not sure how much mail we are producing per minute. Let's just analyze that quickly. it's not very fast. I might need to get more people on this island. Because I'm going to empty the island of mail fairly quickly with that airship. The question is, of course, how much regional mail we are going to need on the capital island. We can also build something in Cape Trelawney and send mail from there. That would also be considered regional mail. But yeah, it's producing really slowly.
It's a surprise inspection.
131%. 265%. I'm fairly certain I should have... There we go. 343%. 192%. 126. 155. 155. Yeah, no, we're not producing a lot of mail on this island, but hopefully... now it kind of increased in speed. It's a little bit annoying that we can't see the mail in here. We can. Okay, so it's producing 19 tons per minute.
I knew airmail would be the next big thing.
I have to think what's best for us.
Yeah. Okay. Back here, we should have ample ethanol on the island. So I'm not worried about the... yeah, we've got 590. Does that mean the ship has arrived? No, I don't think it has. Because that looks like our... There we go. Now it has arrived.
We careen into the unknown.
Let's just quickly do this. Find shelter.
A marriage of earth and heaven.
Kind of weird that we got this as the first one, considering there's a volcano eruption on Iceland today. Pray for the chapel. And we're fine. Boom. Okay. So we have to build more perfume mixers. The question is, where? I mean, it wouldn't be completely horrible to have them affected by Ferris Al-Sarami, so I suppose we can build them over here. I'm a bit worried about these warehouses not being able to service them, though. However, there should be room for another warehouse here. And then build 2 more of them. That should give us enough perfume. Yep, 12 per minute. And with Ferras, we're also reducing the maintenance cost and the workforce needed by a tiny amount, 10% each, so that's good. Next thing we need is a samba school. Now, I did put down the mine for the minerals. So all we need to do is place down some pigment laboratories. They are rather large. 5 by 5. No, they are 4 by 4 actually. So this is producing every 15th second, but half that, so every 7 seconds. This one will be producing basically 3 of these for one of those. Are these horribly expensive? Not that it matters. They're not very expensive. So if I do... How big is this thing? It's 4 by 5. I see no... Oh, it's actually 4 by 5 as well. Interesting. So if we do this, we can move that road over one. These should now be producing every 22 seconds, so that's... yeah. That's what we were looking for. Now we can place down a small warehouse here. Upgrade it twice, of course. I don't know how many costume shops we are going to need. Because we need to build the Samba schools first. But let's leave these at making some pigments before we build the costumes. Or the costume shops. We are producing Nandu feathers from our Nandu farms down here. But we're not producing a lot of them. Let's see, Nandu feathers, 4 per minute. Although, that means we can support 2 costume shops. So that's not all bad. The problem with the Nandu feathers is that we also need to consume enough of the leather. Are we producing enough footballs? I strongly suspect we are. Yeah, we are way overproducing them, actually. The ice cream and the fans, and then the scooters, those are going to be interesting. We are producing saltpeter from all of these alpaca farms, but we're also importing saltpeter from the new world, no, from the old world, so I'm not very concerned about our saltpeter consumption. How are you coming along? We've got 10 pigments. That seems fine. Okay, so these are 5 by 5. I have no idea what the front... oh, that's the front. This is the behind. No, that's the front. Because it says costume factory there. There we go. And that means we're producing 4 tons of costumes per minute. Yeah. And we should be using all of our Nandu feathers. What might be a good idea up here is a fire station.
People celebrate your leadership.
We'll have 2 of them. I'm expecting the... it's moderate, that's not too bad. Yeah, but I have 4 fire stations to these 3 aluminium smelters, so that helps. Now, the Samba School. I do believe that is 4 by 4. So we need to fit a Samba school in here somewhere. This might be a good location for one. And it does cover most of the city area. So if we take down these 2, remove that. I think I want it to look like that. Needs to be supplied with the costumes. And to be supplied with the costumes, it does need a warehouse. Which I have to admit is a bit annoying. The heck can I place down a warehouse? Okay, what we're going to do is upgrade these 4. And we're going to remove these 4. We're going to place down a warehouse in here. I want to upgrade it so that it looks good. We have our train station here. I mean, residents don't really use them, but it kind of looks cool to have these train stations along the train line. Now it's picking up the costumes. Let's see, how much costumes are we using currently? I would guess they are intermediate. Okay. Not a lot. I have no idea if there is even some measurable way of... I'm guessing you don't measure it, because I'm guessing that it's just a city service and it just needs to cover. So we might, for instance, need another Samba school somewhere in this area here. Here would probably be a good location for it eventually, which will cover a lot of this area down here. I don't think we are going to need 2 of those costume factories. I'm going to tear one of them down again.
Untold perils await us.
Alright, let's stay on the ship and open fire. Yeah, let's return the children and be on our way. Didn't have enough force to do the other one. Now the fans, that is a different matter, because the fans require all kinds of things. For the motor assembly plant, we are going to need
Had no choice.
cable,
Absolutely sure.
celluloid, which do require camphor wax, and steel, and also aluminium. As per usual, I have to sneeze. There we go. Now the celluloid, that is one of those really annoying things to produce. I don't like producing celluloid. But we are going to need camphor wax for that. And I also think, yeah, we are going to need celluloid for the cinema as well. I think the cinema works the same way the Samba school does. So we just need to put it down and it covers a certain area. Yep, that's exactly how it works. So I have no idea how many fans we are going to need. Does it tell us in here? No, it just says 0 at the time being. But it does say 1 ice cream though. Okay, but for the camphor wax, we are going to need to set that up. Control T, please. Orchard. Camphor wax. Yeah, there's a lot of things here that will affect it, but these are the 3 we have. So, let's see here. There is also Rami, John the Tree Hugger, and Get Rich Quick, Volume 1, Pestilential Prophet. The question is what island I'm going to do it on. I could do it on this island. Then again, this island would be good to continue producing tobacco on. This island is full. This island... it might be too small. No, not really. I don't want to put it here, I think. Well, you know, this might be the best location for it when I'm thinking about it, so...
Begin the turn.
Let's see, we need... blanks.
Hold the crane.
Bricks. And steel.
Aye.
Send these down here. As for the copper, yeah, we're going to need copper and steel.
Only are reporting in.
How are we doing on... I mean, I can import copper. Actually, I can't. So, all islands. Raw materials. Copper 16. I really need to unlock that. Being able to import copper and zinc would definitely benefit us greatly, I think. There are 2 copper mines on this island. There's also 2 on this island. Where did I put the hog? Oh, there. Also on Lallybroch we have 2 copper. But I'm not. I'm a lot of tentacles.
How thrilling! A renowned personage has arrived.
Yeah, I did put up a tourist pier in Palazzo Viv. So we're getting useless things down there. Copper. This harbor is kind of silly in its location. Let's put it over here. Just remove some of the trees. I'm going to need some raw materials. What do we need to make copper deposit mines? Everything, basically. And we also want some to spare. In case of explosions. So I'll just fill up each ship with 100 of these each and send the ship over here, or the ships rather. And while we're waiting for that, I can always unload this stuff. So what I need to do here is I need to make sure that the train lines are not interfering.
Thank you for all you've done.
6.
We'll have it back soon enough.
Actually, it would make more sense to have that up there. Like so, I think, and then road can follow the train lines all the way down. Now let's move these. The ideal position for them would... Oh, that's going to work actually. So, like that, move this over one and do this. So that's that ready for whenever we are going to do that. Now we are going to need to build a trade union. This is going to be, shall we say, interesting?
Admiral! Admiral! Do not let us be stricken.
Now, I think I want the road to go like that. And that. This is going to be complicated. Like, really complicated, if I want to have the same setup I have here with 4 on each arm. I'm not sure if that's possible, to be honest. Because of this. There's no way I'm going to be able to get enough of them outside or through. Unless I give up this beach area here. I can do that. That will help a little bit, but I'm not sure how much. Now I can't fit all of them in up there.
The land has to be prepared first.
There's just not enough space. So, not entirely sure how I'm going to do that. I can move it slightly. I move it like that. Four is going to be too many. So if I just do 2 on each side here, and I then do the warehouse. And we need to put in these items. Specifically because this one reduces the number of modules by 20%. And I'm not entirely sure where the connection to the road network should be. If it should be there or there. It might even be here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build up the farm areas. And that I'm not going to be doing while talking, so let's just time-lapse that. And there you got to see a very good example of why I usually build these things off camera. Since, yeah, you saw how I miscounted in here and how it all turned out to be quite an interesting little thing I had to deal with. The heck am I getting attractiveness from here? Oh, all of the orchards are actually giving attractiveness. So this is an appealing settlement. That's amusing. 1,112. 900 from pastoral landscape. It would actually be worth setting up a tourist mooring on this island if I needed the money. I don't at 240k. But yeah, I don't think I'm going to need more camphor in the game in this game than what I'm actually producing on this island. So I think we're good on that. It's 60 camphor per minute.
Exhibits under wraps. Show me the proceeds.
And let's see, we have 2 expeditions.
We know not peoples as you.
That one is easy enough, 160%. So much for no time lapse, by the way.
We're adrift.
That's that one, and then
They'd go for a song at auction.
oh, I did manage to get it up to 800. That's a shame. Marine Promenade, refined architecture. I think I'll go with the refined architecture. Oh wait, I've done the wrong expedition. Okay, let's do the Marine Promenade then. channel fountain, channel, all of these I can build anyways, so... Oh well. I meant to do the archaeology and ethnography. Let's do a science and innovation.
Basket for all our eggs.
We have champagne, we have fried plantains, we have tortillas, we have no furs, and we don't have penny farthings. How long until Tobias arrives? Good. So, that and that and that. Goulash, I want 3,000. What was the other one? I need tortillas. Tortillas, I want 3,000. And the final one is fur. Please tell me I can import fur. Thank you, I can. I want 3,000 of that as well. Let's upgrade that. Since this takes 40 minutes, that should be just perfectly fine.
See? Turned out good for both of us.
It'll also help upgrade the advanced weapons to the next tier, because that's a lot of advanced weapons we're selling now. Okay, let's pop down back here.
New orders.
Oh, we almost used up all the timber. Let's make a new trade route. Trade route from Granjas Vliv to the Palazzo Viv. I don't remember the number of it. It's number something something. It's a number high. I think it's 18. But I think I might have to change that. Let's leave it outside of a group. So what we're looking for is camphor. Accept. Oh, it is actually 18. Not bad. And then this ship, NW18 ship 01. And we can put that on the route and accept. And I shall return shortly. There we go. Let's see. So we got that ship. We need to put it on the route. I thought I did that, but maybe I didn't. No, I probably forgot. Okay, so this one is now loading up the camphor. And that's just part of what we need for celluloid. Cotton. We need raw cotton for this. That's not a problem. I'm transporting in raw cotton from the Complejo Fliv, and we are producing excessive amounts of that currently. We also need ethanol, which we are producing. But how much do we need ethanol now? 12. We are producing a total of 25. Let's visit Cape Trelawney and have a look at these islands. You know, there is not a lot of copper going on in this world. As a matter of fact, there's very little copper. There is a lot of zinc.
Aye.
This does not make me too happy. And without electricity on the island, we're not producing more than
Hide the bottle. It's the boss.
4 per minute. So I actually need to get electricity on this island as well.
Cargo boat at the ready.
Fleet ready.
Room to maneuver.
The question is, how much oil are we producing? Well, I think we're producing plenty of oil, to be honest. I could set up an oil, let's see, I do have a couple of Tritons here.
Attention for the Admiral.
Send these down to Palazzo Viv.
Ready for action.
This island is rather large as well, so if I want to have electricity on the entirety of the island, that's going to take a bit of an effort. This island might be good for having more workers, actually. I probably will need 2 power plants on the island. Oh no, maybe not. I put this there. Construction material missing.
New orders.
So we need... I think we'll do it like that. And I do want another ship.
Cargo boat at the ready.
We careen into the unknown.
And we haven't seen him.
Scrubbers.
Vice Almirante Paulista, we don't need him.
New orders.
Come on, get out of those. Why are you... These things are not the quickest things around.
Begin the
No, 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 don't get caught in them.
Fleet ready.
And we'll send this
I
one
hope
over
there is
as
something
well.
in Gift giving.
So we'll have an oil harbor down here somewhere, and I'll just send an oil tanker from the New World directly up here. What am I supposed to call this island then? So it's going to be probably a city island eventually. Unless, of course, I buy out.
Ain't that a little ripper?
And there we go. We upgraded our advanced weapons to epic. Let's remove these. We don't need them currently. That looks good. How many modules? I think we don't have more modules. We have a few, but not many.
This city is a magnet for genius.
That's the third Pedro, Captain of the Panama, that I get. Let's see, export offices. I have 2 more of those. But 10 out of 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I think we need 14 for the copper. No, we need 12. Okay. Reach new palace level. That's nice. I can build 4 more modules. I'll skip that for now, though. Things are definitely getting complicated at this stage of the game. It is fun, though.
Cargo stations. Olio reporting in.
So we can do this and that should cover all of the island. Does. Then we need an oil harbor.
Share and share alike, I say.
Oh, that's a good idea. Do this, and here, and here. Go over here and into here. Like so. And then, of course, the oil ships need to reach the new world before we can send those ships up here with oil. And I'm thinking that the best place to take oil from would be Granjas Bliv. We are producing a lot of oil on this island. Might as well upgrade it to the largest one. Wait, don't I have an... I do. But it's just a small oil tanker. So that's... I want to use the Tritons for the overseas routes. Calico's Rogue's Snare, a merchant ship. I don't think I've seen this one before. Let's ask Lady Lou's advice. Oh yeah. No, I'm all good. They can't eat gramophones or gold.
Cargo stations.
While we wait, let's build the pier area. Go 3. Like so. Let's get the ships untangled. How far can we go here, I wonder? Okay, so something like that. And then we need a couple
Cargo boat
of...
just ready.
Just unload all of this.
Aye.
Send these ships back to the capital.
Fleet embarking.
And then we need a couple of piers. That should suffice for this small island for now. Since we're basically just getting copper from here at the time being. Those oil ships are taking their sweet time. I think that the best course of action is for me to actually do that in between episodes, set up the oil route and get some more copper production going on in the old world. And I did notice that I can get copper up and running in our docklands. I just need to set up some... Like, I need to build one more of the... I can do that right away before we end the episode. Let's build 2 exports offices. No idea where, though.
We have the devil to pay.
Build them in there. What do you have to say for yourself? Speak with the locals. Probably a panther if we had trapped it. I don't think that's enough to open the copper, because we actually have to have 12 active contracts. So if I do this, 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 and let's see here, how much... If we take... we don't need 10,000, that's a bit overkill. Do we have felt somewhere here? We do. That's an intermediate product. We have 0. Oh, yikes. 3,000 of that. Cotton fabric, that's something that we can't import anytime soon. I suppose we can do some... filaments. Let's take 1,000 of those. And if we can import flour, sadly we can't. Should get some flour production up and running at some point, because that would be nice for the lifestyles. Plantains, that's a good thing to import, because I know that we're going to need that for the World's Fair, and that should unlock the copper, and it did. Good. So let's move the fried plantains down and replace that one with copper. Yeah, there we go. Then I don't have to deal that much with copper. I can just import a lot of copper here and send that down to the New World. So we have the 2. These are probably the 2 most important things to be able to import through Docklands.
How about the contract?
No. We also need to look into steel. Go away. Because we need that too. But yeah, I will prepare the things we need for the next episode. I might end this science exhibition. Well, it's actually, we can do that as the final thing in this episode, I suppose.
The doors are shut. My grandchildren always
Let's take some unique inventions. Get Elmer's electric oven. We get Lovelemon's grinding machine. This one is nice. Also works on flour mills. This one is nice too. We have those. Let's just move on to... I want to do some archaeology exhibits. So I need to get some felt up from the New World. And some cotton. So I'll be doing that. But... we are going to wrap this up now. So, if you have any questions and or comments, or if you just want to help out with the mysterious YouTube algorithm, Elder Gods, and help me with some more visibility for the channel, then please leave a comment below in the comment section. Maybe even consider clicking a like button if you did like the video. And if you're not subscribed, of course, I would appreciate that as well. I hope that you enjoyed the episode, and I hope to see you all in the next one.